You are now tuned. You are now tuned to BS3 Network. BS3 Network, changing the way you listen to podcasts.
It's Queen3 King. It's Queen3 and King. It's Queen3 and King. Queen3 and King, we the team. It's going down. We the talk of the town. It's going down. We royalty, wear our crowns. It's going down. Tune in now. It's going down. Queen3 and King, we the team. It's going down. We the talk of the town. It's going down. We royalty, wear our crowns. It's going down. Tune in now. It's going down.
Welcome to another episode of Queen3 and King. Bring the beat back. We got a new producer. He don't know what he doing. He panicking over here. Bring the beat back. That's how we do it here on Queen3 and King. Crank it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Turn me up. Turn me up. Mic check. Again, welcome to another episode of Queen3 and King. I am your host with the toast, King Dog. You see where we at. We at Mr. Cajun's here in Forney at 471 Marketplace Blvd. Again, that's Forney, Texas. The new Oak Cliff.
Not too much.
The new Oak Cliff.
Not too much.
Hey, check the police blotter. You don't believe us. Come messing around in Forney if you want to. Get dealt with.
Period.
All right.
Period.
So let's go ahead and go to some of our introductions. Let's do some housekeeping first. Again, we got a new producer, and he don't know what the hell he's doing. Just hit X, man. Now don't touch that no more. Now let's go here. We go into the banners. We're gonna do some housekeeping. I just want to let you know we're live on Roku. Search BS3 TV and
We still
download
not on.
today.
Y'all not the only ones on.
Website BS3Network.com. Roku channel BS3 TV Live. Our YouTube viewers, please click the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We're gonna give a quick shout out to those who are listening and watching on BS3 Network's X channel, on the Queen3 and King YouTube channel, on my personal Facebook, on the BS3 Network Facebook, on the BS3 Twitch, and on the Queen3 and King YouTube channel. We appreciate you. Give us a little love. Now we're up to our introductions. Finally, the producer earned his damn money and he hit a button. Can you believe that? All right, let's start with our introductions. We're gonna I promise you, the crowd sound white, but it ain't real white in there. Matter of fact, Ben, can we do a quick, before I do the introduction, can you do a quick spin of the place so they can see exactly what we're dealing with in here? A quick, slow spin. You see.
What's up to our live
over there, Brooke, right there. Brooke, say what's up, Brooke. Brooke over there. She gonna give you the discounts today.
Yeah, come on, bro. Where do we see them? Oh.
Now make sure they back good on camera.
We're not.
It's real bright over there. I know that much.
It's still on.
It's real yellow. We got that amber glow over there, don't we? All right. So introductions again. We're gonna start with the baby queen, formerly known as Blake's mama. She is now firmly entrenched in the corner of Bronxy. She's known as Mama Lee. Lee, talk to the people, baby queen.
What up? I sound sexy on this mic.
Yeah, so she's
indeed.
finally got introduced to a
Yes,
professional microphone,
indeed.
and they are acting a fool.
I sound
They don't know how to
sexy.
do it. You understand? All right, that and the daiquiris, one of the two.
Y'all come get this ass kicking. It'll kick your ass.
All right. And next, the reason why we're in our first live broadcast is because the ankle monitor just got cut off.
Thank you, Lord. Celebration.
She is no longer on this paperwork. She can travel. She can move about the country freely. Southwest ain't the only one talking about that. She can actually move. This is the educator queen. She's known as Amoeba, TT, the queen of Tulsa herself. Talk to the people queen.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Just trying to be sexy.
Wow. And guess what's happening right here? I didn't know this. They wore their matching shirts. They done went to TGNY.
No.
They done went to Treasure City. They done went to Emmy Moses.
First, you.
They done went to the
live.
and got some matching shirts. Explain this.
We just wanted to rap what we are.
Another rap. Another rap.
Shout out to Shayla on the shirts.
Amen.
She must have used a different dialogue for me because hers look, it ain't the same red.
Look how she
It ain't the
looking at
same
you.
red. All right. And then sitting in for the season queen is Queen Justina.
Hold on. Nope, we ain't gonna do that. Boo him. That ain't even funny. Somebody boo that young man.
Justin, go ahead and talk to the people, sir.
I know it's been a while, but I'm here and glad to be around family and looking forward to a great show.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be here long. He gonna be here just long enough because that ass kicker that he's drinking is doing what, sir?
It's kicking ass for sure.
All right, let's end our introductions and let's ask the question real quick. We're gonna start with the baby queen on this. How do you spell Daiquiri? And I'm not talking about your little cousin from Oak Cliff, how she spell her name. I want to know how you really spell Daiquiri.
DAIQUIRI.
She looking right at the board.
No, I'm
She
not.
looking right at the board.
You're
She
talking
has
to a
no
college
idea.
graduate, okay?
That's right.
Let me pop my shit. Are you looking at a college graduate that knows how to spell, baby?
Ben, where you go to school at?
You laughing too hard.
I don't know if they still got their accreditation. I think he went to Paul Quinn, somebody like that. This is HBCU.
It was Bishop when Ben was there.
Yeah, Ben at an HBCU. It's an HBCC. All right, Mika, you want to try that? You're in education. You know how to spell Daiquiri?
DAIQUIRI.
Okay, you looked at the board too.
I'm
Now
looking
spell-
straight at you.
Spell Hawaii.
HAW.
Got her.
Is this the spelling bee or is this the podcast?
Shout out to Uncle Yusuf. Got her.
Come back.
Wow.
BIT.
All right. Let's play this first video. And let's
Oh, she from the east side too. Both our folks from Lithonia. She just went to Southwest and I went to Lithonia. But, Coach, when you get, I tell all these kings, I'm going to let y'all know this now. Y'all can get a lot of advice, but the woman you pick to marry and have kids with is going to be the greatest decision
your life.
in your life. If they tell you anything else, they're wrong. Because she allows me to be me and do me fully every day. I don't have no stress. I ain't going home arguing. I go home and get plugged in like you plug in your Tesla or y'all plug in your car. I go home and get plugged in and I leave the house on 100% every single day. That's why I'm unstoppable, because my wife gonna take care of my family. She's gonna make sure that they running. Everybody good is programmed to, we gotta go to practice, who gotta be here, who gonna be there. So that's gonna nourish me because I'm a man, I have goals, I wanna grow. We all men, we wanna see our kids and stuff grow. So she making sure they're on point and progressing. And then all I have to do is go provide, be me, give back, set up blessings and plant seeds for our family. We all run a team. But my wife come from a coach. That's something. I'm gonna give y'all some game. Get you a woman who understands sports, who plays sports. Because my wife come from a coach. So she know her part and my part, if we both doing our part, and that part is successful, and we do it with vigor and energy.
All right. We're going to come in on it in just a second on that video. But first, let's acknowledge our viewers in the comment in the chat room. We got my BFF, Chef Jeff, says, let's go. We going.
Yeah.
We going.
What's up, Jeff?
All right. We got Cutting Diane in the building. She goes, hey, family, what's going on? And Chef Jeff again says, what up, folks?
Hey.
What's going on, brother? We got A. Marita in the building. She goes,
Hey, Marita.
Your daughter in here.
Yeah, your daughter here.
I'm feeding it.
Tam said, stop snitching.
All right. So, what is the greatest? Oh my God! Look at this. I just say I don't know if I'm gonna see if I can put this on the camera. This is that cone. This is that Cajun cone.
He said cone.
That's that Cajun cone. I don't know if you can see it. Man, let's see if we can get that a little closer to the camera. Don't touch that. Wash your hands first.
Producer said he finna take a bite.
Look at it. You know that's gonna be my meatless journey today. All right, so we're gonna start with Queen Justina.
Come on now.
Clean it up.
Tell him again, time out.
So what is the video talked about the greatest decision you make in your life. He had an opinion, and it was selecting your wife because that is the greatest, the most prolific, the most vital decision you make in your life. Justin, what is the greatest decision you make in your life?
Absolutely. I have to agree 100%, especially coming from a male perspective. I think the brother was spot on for sure, because at the end of the day, that woman should, and this is something that I took from you, Teg, that woman should be your biggest influence.
Oh,
that woman
yeah.
should
Yeah.
motivate you and make you feel like you can climb mountains with no issue, no problem.
Yeah.
Speaking from a personal
I'm
perspective-
climbing mountains. We scooting, booting, and climbing. Go ahead.
Well, speaking from a personal perspective, I mean, I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with, but it's all good. You know, like at the end of the day, you persevere, you move forward, and you just stomach it up and man through it. But at the end of the day, yeah, 100%, I agree with him. It's conversations that I feel like we have to have as young men, and we have to be able to lean on older men to have that level of understanding and create a perfect balance that will lead us forward in our futures moving forward. For sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's, yeah. I think
not
it
the
is
real life,
definitely it's biblical, right? It's biblical. She's your helpmate, you know.
Yeah.
So I think it is definitely the greatest decision you make in your life. And I got some advice for you. If you're making that decision by yourself, meaning without the help of the Lord, you probably ain't gonna be selecting the proper one. So if it is the greatest decision of your life, you better be making it
For sure.
with him. All right, quick shout out to Monique, Sean Bale in the building.
What up,
I
Elias?
don't know how Bobby in the building and he coming. I don't understand. Hell, he right here.
He over there tearing
I
up.
don't understand. Get off your phone and look over here. You ain't got to look at your phone. Look over here. Hey, we right here.
We can see you.
Like he's right here.
We see you right now. All right, let's go to the educator queen to break this video down and answer this question. What is the greatest decision you make in your life? Is it selecting your spouse or is it selecting your house?
House?
That's tough there.
Selecting the person you choose to have children with
Amen.
is
For
the most
sure.
important, because you can get rid of a house, you can get rid of a spouse.
Yeah.
You
But
can get
what
rid of kids too, though.
Oh my God!
I know that's frowned upon now.
Not no more.
Yeah, it's frowned upon.
Look, not no more.
Oh my God!
It's frowned upon, but you can technically do it.
Hated that sound effect. But yeah, you can totally get rid of a house. You can get rid of a spouse. But one thing that's attached to you for life are children. And the person that you choose to have a child with is also attached. So I think that's the greatest decision you can make in your life.
Okay, so you're saying a house is not a home.
Come on, Luther. I'm
right,
trying to be serious.
baby,
Get off of here.
Baby,
Yeah.
what's the greatest decision you make in your life? Is it selecting a spouse? Is it getting an education? Is it selecting a career? Are we sure that's the greatest decision you make in your life?
It's the greatest and the most important decision. Every day you're gonna go home to that person, and when you build with that person, you want to make sure you're selecting the best person that's fit for you and what you're trying to do. So I want somebody that wants to build with me, the same like-minded goals. I want somebody that is out there. If he's out there working, I got the house on lock. We gonna make sure the kids are fed, laundry's done, whatever. You always want your helpmate. That's so important.
Now, I do have a question to propose here. Like you said, like-minded, right? But also, once again, I think that a lot of people, especially in my generation, and I think the queens can definitely speak to this, in our generation, you have a lot of women that feel as if, you know, a male is supposed to be just a protector and provider. So the order, which, you know, I've been referred to it earlier from a spiritual as well as from the Bible, from a biblical standpoint, the order has been broken. How do we, as far as young black males or young black men or women that are trying to find that significant other, how do we establish that order of which we're looking for that quote unquote helpmate?
Yeah, I think it goes back though just into even the last couple of weeks what we've been speaking about. You know what I mean? Like creating that environment where we talk about how important it is to want somebody, and that mentality of independent, I don't need nobody. Like we gotta go away from that, because you need somebody and you want somebody at the end of the day.
Same. Not being ashamed to say I need somebody and I want to be with somebody.
Oh yeah.
So, and I think with this generation, we just so INDEP, and the pastor made a great point last week. 20 years ago, we were hollering that, and now look at us. Look at the divorce rates. Look at the rates of marriage. Look at the different things that it has affected. I think it's stuck, and we do have to be familiar with and aware of what we do put in our mind and what we let stick.
Agreed.
Shout out to Pastor Lynn Harper, who she referred to. He said it exactly right. How do we put the order back because we're out of order? And in fairness, we went through a generation or two where men were absent. We can talk about why they were absent. We were talking about why the term, the phrase deadbeat dad came about. We pointed to the welfare system and how if the man was in the house, they disqualified for some benefits and things of that nature. So as a result, women had to step up and be the mama and the daddy.
Yeah.
Right? Heck, my own mama. The majority of my life coming up, she was there by herself doing it, working 2 and 3 jobs, you know. So now fast forward to I've met somebody, we can try to make a relationship work. How do you turn that off?
Yeah.
How do you turn that off, that independence off? Go ahead.
I've told a couple people this. I'm so loving living in this feminine era that I found. It's cute in here. I don't have to be tough.
That's a matter of opinion.
Your mama, and she right here.
Not too much on my auntie.
She right here.
Both of y'all gonna have to get off my mama. But go.
But it's like women don't know how. They want to live in the feminine era, but they don't know how to live in that feminine era. So when you want to turn that thing off, turn it off. You tough and you cute at work. Turn that thing off when it comes to your man.
Turn them off.
But turn them off.
But it's so many people, and that's the new thing everybody's saying. Oh, I'm in my soft girl era, but they're really not.
You're not.
You're not. You live in a hard ass life, and
Come on, hard ass.
you are. They ain't gonna stop
You know?
with the behind the scenes, but that's the new thing. It's a soft girl life, and you're really not living out what you're saying. It's just the trending topic.
Yeah, it's cute to say.
Yeah,
but really live in it.
You couldn't even explain what that meant.
Yeah.
Period.
And what it looks like, and what's the practical application of living in your feminine area.
Period. And I had a conversation with a friend that's married too, and we talked about like being able just to turn yourself off when you're with your man. You know what I mean? Like, and it's joy in that, because like I ain't gotta think, I ain't gotta do all the extra.
I'm gonna turn him off, and he gonna turn me on, girl.
Wait a minute, no, we're not here for that.
Wow. Yeah, that's a family
That too.
show. That's a family show. But I need to ask Cajun a question. How many pieces of catfish y'all give Tracy? Damn. Is this a 3-piece? Yeah, Gary looking, he was wanting the same thing.
Look at Gary.
Hell, I put this on my tab. What did I order? Shit.
I got him, Tracy. I'm gonna cuss him out for you.
All right, let's
Cash
give a
App and
shout out.
Zelle is available.
Yeah. Let's give a shout out to CJ Plays by CJ.
Yes.
Up to close to 10,000 subscribers.
All right.
He says, "What's good? Y'all love the scenery. The vibes are vibing tonight. They
I
certainly
love
are."
it. They are.
And
The vibes
Justin
are.
said his ass kicker was kicking ass, but my strawberry mango is doing a little ass kicking of its own. Trust me. Go back to the dropping.
I need another shot in mine.
All right, we also have Natalie Brown McKenzie. Why you let your husband come out here?
Yeah, Natalie, we definitely wanted to see
She's not
you.
feeling good,
How did he
guys.
get off the
man.
leash? Is what I'm
My bad, Natalie. I hope you feel better.
Yeah, who let him out
But
here?
we gonna
Jay.
send the bike soon.
Bro said he got a night out, so
All
he in the building.
All right, let's go to that second TikTok video. We're going to get a comment on that. And we got G3, the philosopher, in the building. We might have him sit in over here and give his take on those two things here in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to shout out everybody. We got some cousins.
Oh,
We got
We got cousin Trace in the building.
Yeah.
We got the North Forney's finest, Monty Yarbrough in the building. The multi-sport athlete.
We'll give it up for you.
We got Kay in the building.
What's up, Kay?
I'm not telling that young man I feel hello.
All I see on Kay play is toast. We got what's going on, cornbread? We got cornbread in the building eating bread. That ain't cornbread.
Come on, cornbread.
Being cornbread.
We need to bring Mama on before we go on this next video for her to say
Right on. Have her walk over there. We have wifey in the building. Shout out to Miss
Shout out
Dawkins in the building.
Hey, wife.
Wait a minute, everybody. Miss Dawkins.
What's up, kids? Come on, kids.
She came with
and-
the Aaliyah swoop.
And let me
today.
tell y'all.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Today I'm gonna kill these boys. Watch this.
Let me tell you how Queen Dog came in here stepping on nets. Okay.
Yeah. Park right up front too. You don't think we saw you? We saw you.
Stepping on nets.
Don't mess with her. We got cousin Tam in the building. She just bit that corn, so she probably got some kernels. You know
Oh,
how that
and
corn,
she's playing with
you know how
Bronx.
that corn on the cob will do. We got Bronx in the building. We got Shalon, Dirty Red Caraway in the building.
Yeah.
We got Chadwick Caraway in the building. Brooklyn's finest.
Brooklyn's fine.
Hey, yo, Brooklyn.
Your mama won't come.
And we got our mom. Oh, we got cousin Gail sitting over there playing like she know how to operate a phone.
What's up, Gail?
He said playing like you know how to operate a phone.
We got a not so smart phone over there.
Hey.
It's mentally challenged.
All right. And again, we got Brooke in the building. Brooke Bailey, that's managing this occasion. She ain't got nothing to do, so somebody come in and buy something. The owner Kia should be on the way. If he is, we'll pop him on in a little bit.
Cool.
All right, let's look at this next video, man, and get some takes on that.
I heard something the other day that sat with me real deep. Stop being the go-to person for people you can't go to.
Wow.
I heard something the other day that sat with me real deep. Stop being the go-to person for people you can't go to.
Wow.
Yeah, so what he said, that's a very quick video. He said, stop being the go-to person
Yeah.
for the people you can't go to.
Period.
It was quick, but it was powerful. Stop being the go-to person to people you can't go to. What does he mean by that, baby queen?
Stop pouring into people that can't pour into you.
Amen.
Nika, you got a different take on that? Is that what he talking about?
That's what he's talking about. And it's sometimes hard for people to say that, you know, because you're just used to being that person, but you're pouring from an empty cup.
Justin, stop pouring into people. Stop being the go-to person to people you can't go to.
All right now.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely. I think it means preserve your energy for people that deserve your energy.
Ooh,
Come on.
it's preserved.
Yeah. And, you know, one thing about that is, you know, as we continue to elevate and we continue to grow in life, I think that it's important that we realize and understand who we are as individuals. To the baby queen's perspective and what she was saying as far as being able to not pour from an empty cup. You should be able to have a system or people around you that are able to pour into you just as much as you pour into them.
Absolutely.
And what that means is, hey, if I'm going to give to you, you got to be willing to give to me as well. And giving freely is something that I feel like a lot of us, especially in our generation, we're missing. And it's definitely something that we need to pay more attention to and put focus on for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let me take an adversarial position here. Don't pour into people who can't pour into you. Don't be the go-to person for people you can't go to. That's going to leave a whole lot of motherfuckers out there in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ain't pouring into nobody who can't pour into you, if you can't be the go-to person to somebody who can't go to you, somebody just ain't able. So what we going to do, lead in?
Well, I don't think that it's necessarily leaving them. You get a person to a position where you feel like, hey, I've done all that I can, you know? And at this point, it's just like, you know, we used to hear when we were younger, you know, I can lead you to the well, but I can't make you drink, right? So that's, in so many words, what you're doing when it comes to, hey, I've given you all that I have. Now it's on you.
Giving you the best that I got.
There you go.
See you, brother man. What?
But it does become a point of, you know. It does become to a point where it does become where, you know, we all have that friend or that individual in our lives that it's always, they come to you in the time of need instead of really understanding who you are and understanding the position that you play not only in their lives but the position that you play in your own life.
You don't ever hear about them things going good.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, where you been?
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, maybe that needs to be the caveat here. Not necessarily stop being the go-to person for people you can't go to, but maybe it's a situation where if the only time they calling you is when they need something, maybe that may be the situation, you know, that they're takers and they take and they take and they take and they take and they never give.
Yeah.
You know, because guess what you're giving them, maybe they're not in a position to give that precisely, but they're in a position to give you something else.
Yeah.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Because we have multiple tanks. So they may not be able to give you advice, but they may be able to work on your car, clean your carpet, or give you a bottle of sand, or cater a meal for you at a discounted rate. You get my point? You know, but those people who are takers, right? Which is why I try my best to call folks sometimes when I don't need nothing. Just to be like, I don't need nothing. I'm just calling to holler at you.
Yeah.
Just checking in. So that way, then I'm going to hang up and I'm going to call back in 5 minutes. Say, hey, can you do me a favor? If you don't mind, you got $5 I can hold till Friday.
If you see fit.
And if you, and if you ask for $5, you know they're gonna give you more than that. I got a grandson that's a champion at that. Pop. can you cash out me $8? He knows I'm not gonna cash out him no $8. But he a champion at it.
I mean, well, he gonna bless him.
Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna give a shout out to Richard Grant in the building, my partner. He came out to the men's conference as well. He always supporting. We got home girl from the hometown, G-Town, Juana Wilson Mouse in the building. We appreciate you. We got any fresh comments that we hadn't addressed? We got Blue Streak Freak, Theodora Harper in the building as well.
I thought I told
And
you.
then we got the producer herself. She couldn't make it all the way on this side of town.
We miss you, Keaton.
She says, Miss y'all have a daiquiri for me. I don't know that that's possible. These daiquiris ain't bullshit.
No, we good.
Half of one gonna do it. Mayhem ain't even holding his drink, and he normally.
Oh, yeah. Heard that, man.
Get you another one on me.
I heard that.
On me, man.
Get you another one on Ted.
On me. All right. Okay. So let's go to this next question, and then I want to start with Justin, and then when the queens are the other queens are answering this question, I'm gonna get the philosopher to sit in over here. So ask that next question. Who is your go-to person? Not your spouse. We're gonna be fair about it. You can't say it's your spouse or your significant other. Who is your go-to person?
Can we have two?
I mean, I had a couple.
Sure.
Wow.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, for me personally, I mean, as I continue to grow in my spiritual journey and grow my relationship with the Lord, my go-to has been Jesus Christ, honestly. But also, my go-to has been.
When niggas get in trouble.
My God, today I come to you as humble as I know.
Hey, listen.
Hey, bye-bye.
When it run you close to like 10 grand when you fighting for your child.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you gonna find somebody to go to.
Say that.
And believe me, it is no easy feat. But definitely, I would say probably my mother. Honestly, I gained a lot of different perspective as well as a lot of different strength from just the woman that she is. I mean, us sitting here on this panel right now, we all know the story of our family and the backstory that our family originates and comes from. So for us, it's really just understanding who we are and knowing that we standing on the shoulders of giants, to be quite honest with you. Yeah. So it's hard for us not to be able to be successful, not to position ourselves to be able to look out for one another and care for one another. And, me being the youngest of 7, it's hard for me not to look at my siblings and feel like, how can I, and I say 7, that's just my, mother and father's children. But I look at this cast here, and this
How many kids your mom and dad have?
Don't do that.
Listen, don't.
Justin, go ahead.
Y'all TV didn't work? Shit.
They was doing it at night.
They was having their own good time.
Hey, Ben, you ain't have to do the extra laughter. Wow. Come on now. We ain't gonna talk about me.
God created it, and we love it.
But yeah, like just our family in general, just knowing who we are, like we are really standing on the grounds and standing on the shoulders of greatness. So it's hard not to want to push yourself and elevate yourself to the most high possible position that you can be in, for sure.
All right.
Bobby said 7. Damn.
All right, let's take a quick commercial break. We're gonna have G3. We're gonna have G3 step in here for just a second while we go to commercial.
BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV. You are now tuned to BS3 Network. PS3 Network, changing the way you listen to podcasts.
She was.
Again, we're live at Mr. Cajun, 471 Marketplace Boulevard, suite number 220, Forney, Texas, 75126. If you need the zip code to find it, stay at home.
Sheesh.
Yeah, we in Forney. You know where it is. All right, so we want to bring G3 in. We want to get his take. Let's back up a question. In fact, let's go ahead and back up to the spouse question. What is the greatest decision you made in your life? You may not have caught the video, but he stated that your wife was the greatest decision you make in your life. So I'm asking you, what is the greatest decision you make in your life? Is it selecting a spouse, or is it something else like career, or what part of the country you're going to stay in? Whether you're going to move out of your mama house before you're 40.
Well, you can't help but to say, your spouse is the most important. That's going to be what drives you the remainder of your life, the majority of your life after you've been married. So, without a doubt, it would have to be my wife, the woman that I chose as a spouse. And I don't know if she's watching, but just to be on the safe side, that's my final answer.
He said just to be on the safe side. All right.
Smart man.
Now let's go to the next one. We talked about a go-to person. He says, don't go to someone you can't go to. Don't be the go-to person for someone you can't go to. What's your take on that?
Well, I think differently because I know that I'm the cornerstone for a lot of people who can never offer me anything.
Wow.
Oh, that's
wow.
So I've grown to not expect.
Wow.
I do have some select people that I go to for everything, and they've been there through some of my toughest times, and I will. And it's not so much as what they did, but they were just available to listen.
Yeah.
And so that's how I would what's my take on who are the most important and what other people mean to me and who I can lean on and who I let lean on me. And I feel like I'm strong enough to bear the burdens of other people. So it's not a burden at all if that's it, because sometimes it's all I can offer is a kind word or an open ear. So
I like that.
It's again, if you go through life thinking that you're only supposed to be dealing with people who have some sort of who can help you in some way and kind of a quid pro quo type of relationship, then you're going to be really disappointed in a lot of people. So in order to combat that, just don't expect anything and still be willing to help who you can help. Now, you may not go out of your way to help some people, but within your wheelhouse, you should be willing to help people. And so I think that that's important, just to be willing and available to people who do need you and just not to expect much in return.
Queen, you heard G3 say that? Y'all got anything on that?
Yeah, but do you continue on are you going to continue to make yourself be a mat for that person? Because you know how you have some people that just come in pour, and it's exhausting.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
She said exhausting. Real white, y'all. Did y'all catch that?
I know.
Said that 9 to 5, bro.
It is exhausting. No, but for real, it is truly exhausting because I've even had to set those boundaries with some people. Like, I can't be brought to that place today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't have 100% access to me because that's going to bring me down and then carry over into my day. So how do you deal with that?
Oh, yeah.
This is what I was going to say. You got to be a master of flushing toxins.
Yeah.
Right? Because people are going to pour on you. If you're set up like that, you got to learn not to carry what they've given you. You got to learn to flush it, In fact, my partner, Craig, we are each other's go-to people, but the reason why we learn to flush what's been given. He knows if I give him something, he ain't carrying that. Number one, not only is he not going to carry that on his back, he's not gonna carry that to bring that back up to me. You understand what I'm saying? And use it against me, like nigga. Remember, now you done got you this, and a week ago you were crying on my shoulder because you was, he ain't gonna bring it back up to me. He gonna flush those toxins, and he's not gonna judge me for it. He's not gonna ridicule me for it. He's gonna give me the best advice he can possibly give, and he's gonna flush it. So he's not carrying it, and it doesn't be brought up to me later on.
I agree. That's exactly what I was going to say. You can always be a listening ear, but also you have to guard your own mind and your own heart, and most importantly, guard your own time. So you don't let people. you won't let people continuously dump on you, but at the same time, if you call yourself a friend, the least that you can do is have an open ear, and then help to groom that person in understanding what a burden that they are laying on you, what that actually looks like. Because some people don't even know that they're constantly, feeding, negativity into you. So you kind of have to create an idea of what those boundaries actually look like.
I'm distracted right now because my girl over there she just started eating seafood. And she is eating some crab legs like she caught these suckers herself. I'm like, she ain't paid attention to nothing the podcast got to say. She done crossed her legs. She's drinking Kool-Aid, and she eating about 17 crab legs. I didn't know Mr. Cajun gave you that many.
Look, I'm certain that her and Cadence came to eat and to eat only.
That's it.
I wish I could put that on TV. All right. So we talked about being able to dump those toxins, right? I think the philosopher gave a good point. He said, I am the cornerstone. I know I'm equipped. I've been built with broad shoulders to be able to handle this. Part of being able to handle it is not carrying it. So, I'll take a military perspective as well. We leave no man behind. So if you're connected to me, I gotta bring you. And sometimes that means I got to carry a wounded body
on my back
through the mud, through the woods, through the thorns and thistles. And I'm going to get tired. I'm going to get cut. I'm going to get whatever. But again, this connects to that question about who is your spouse. When I come home, are you going to be beating me up and say, you should have been looking out for us? You should have been. That you show anyway. You're tired because you've been over there talking. Or is she going to be the person that builds you back up, right? Let's get some comments here from our viewing audience. We got Miss Wilson saying, loving this. We appreciate your home, girl. Bobby, I don't know why he just don't get on the microphone. Matter of fact, if he's gonna let's get him on. Bobby, somebody wave him down. Let's get him on for a second. Let's let him switch places with G3 for a moment. He goes, I'm over here trying not to eat this styrofoam.
Is that what he said?
Switch places with him, G3. And then we have Galen in the building, homeboy. He goes, my wife chose me. He goes, and Lord, I'm grateful. I'm watching her sleep as we sleep. Ask me taste, lady. Yep, that's where we used to live. That's where we used to live.
Watch me as I sleep.
Don't watch me too much. Don't wake up.
All right. Again, just to reset, we are at Mr. Cajun in 471 Marketplace Blvd, CP20, Forney, Texas 75126. We got Bobby, Mutt, McKenzie in the building. What up?
What it do? No idea
how and why his wife let him out of the building.
She was tired of it.
She needed a break.
Ain't been home yet.
Why were you having a hard time not eating the styrofoam, man? What did you order over there?
Gumbo, man. It had so much seasoning in it.
Okay.
Come on, come get y'all gumbo.
Leah would be happy to hear that.
Come on.
The best gumbo in the state. So as that compares to other gumbo, how would you rank it?
It's top 3.
Oh, okay. Top 3.
He said top 3.
Yeah.
All right. Did you hear?
He couldn't have.
Some of the topics we were talking about your go-to person, or matter of fact, we know your wife pretty good. So let's take it. Was your wife the greatest thing you had in your life, or was it your career? Was it going to North Texas State?
Yeah, because you old. It was UNT when I went there. It was North Texas State when you went.
it was. She did a pretty good decision that I made. I'm gonna put it up there.
Hold on, Tig. Hold on. I remember us sitting in the lunchroom one day, and Bobby said he had broke up with Nat, and he said he couldn't deal without it. No, you lying, because I asked Tasha and all them, and he said he couldn't deal with it, and his stomach was hurting real bad.
Had him over there sick.
His stomach was hurting because he broke up with him?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He was over there sick.
Am I lying?
When?
If you broke up, why you the one sick?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He lied.
Let's get
broke up with my girl and was over there bubble guts.
What lunchroom was this at?
When we were working at O'Banion. No, you lying.
I don't remember telling you that.
You remember it happening, but you don't remember telling you that. That's the key word.
His stomach hurting. So she was the best decision he ever made. Get out of here.
Yeah, she up there. All right, what about your go-to person? Should you be the go-to person for someone you can't go to?
Hell no.
I knew he was gonna come.
She ain't gotta know that.
Why not, man?
If I can't go to you, you can't come to me.
Man, you can't do an eye for an eye.
And leave everybody blind.
You don't need to see.
Get him over here. Get him over here.
You're killing me.
You're killing us.
You didn't know?
Hey,
You didn't know? But you, those of you who don't know, this
He said he's impressed.
we're not saying that this is gonna be our setup in the Super Bowl this year, but this was our setup in the Super Bowl last year.
Really?
This is why we attracted Kirk Franklin that
I mean,
they said, oh, this
GP, are you with me? I would have stopped at y'all table too.
You need somebody to carry something?
You gonna be at work
now because I can't go to you.
Oh,
You can't go to me.
he turned it around on you. Take it down.
It's like a minute.
Get him off of here. I'm sick of it.
All right, we need to get our forecast, brother, the Mayhem Wilkes on for a quick second. That's it.
Gonna throw me away like
That's
that?
it. We through with you.
We done with you. We about to get off of here in a minute. We got stuff to do and I'm hungry.
All right, play this commercial right quick. Mr. Cajun commercial while we get Mayhem over here.
Mr. Cajun.
Is he coming?
Welcome to Dallas, home of Mr. Cajun, daiquiris and Cajun food, New Orleans cuisine. Mr. Cajun got the best daiquiris in the city. Yeah, you heard me right, the best daiquiris in the city, with multiple locations. Yeah, it's Mr. Cajun. I'm telling you, he got it all. I'm talking about burl crab legs, oxtail, chicken wings, and real authentic daiquiris. And don't forget about that world famous original gumbo. Yeah, it's Mr. Cajun's Daiquiri, located in Dallas, Texas. And it don't stop there. And Mr. Cajun's got a new location coming soon, opening January 1st, 2025. And coming soon, you're going to love this. The Vibe by Mr. Cajun, summer 2025. Mr. Cajun is taking over Dallas, Texas as the original Mr. Cajun's Daiquiri and Cajun food. So stop by anytime and all locations. It's Mr. Cajun.
All right, we're back.
Wow.
Yeah, Mr. Cajun.
Yeah, scan around, Ben. That's it.
Yeah.
Scan around the room.
Let's give a quick scan.
Yeah.
Show the
Mr.
people.
Cajun
We unpacked Mr. Cajun's out, baby.
everything
Yeah.
that you could have hoped it to
It's
be.
up.
They need to
Crazy
turn
done
Mr.
closed
Cajun
her
into Mr.
catfish
Yams.
box up. She got enough for lunch tomorrow.
Never mind. I come in peace.
Mr. Who?
Mr. Yams. And I get to the
Oh,
game.
man, come on. Extra crazy.
Yams.
Extra syrup.
Show me the way.
Sing it for me, back up.
Cause I got bills to pay.
Sing it to me. Let me hear it from me.
Ben, keep on.
Get Ben off these controls. He's having too much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Somebody called my Uncle Melvin. He done called me 2 times. He know I'm at work right now, man. I'll call you back later.
Yeah.
Call Uncle Melvin.
He called.
I'm busy. All right, let's put one of these questions back up for Mr. Mayhem. Let's talk to the go-to person first. Yeah. Should you be the go-to person for somebody you can't go to?
Hell no.
That's why they call him man.
No, I don't have time for that. Sorry, out of my face. Yeah, no, sorry. Protect my peace. Yeah, see ya.
Oh, protect your peace.
Yeah, at all costs. It's a hostage situation. You're not gonna take my peace. Sorry.
Oh,
no, we're not doing that.
Yikes.
Sorry.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Access denied.
Right.
Nope. Wrap it up.
Right. Just a quick shout out to the oldest twin in the building, Corey Dawkins.
Hey,
What's
twin.
up, twin? What's up, nephew?
Where have you
You
been?
know how David Wilson's giving those
I
shout
don't-
out,
what?
and he right here.
I don't know.
Go back
I
up.
ain't said
I see
that.
my cousin.
Oh, maybe on my phone. I don't know.
Jeremy Yates in the building. What's going
What's
on?
up,
Ken Fo?
Jeremy?
Yeah. What's up? What's up?
Did
What's
I
up?
miss anybody that says one boy
Ladies,
down
what's
there?
up, what's up?
Nobody else.
What's
Go
up,
back to
what's
that.
Get it, ladies.
Okay, we got all this. All right, wonderful. Okay, so he ain't giving nothing to somebody
No.
ain't giving to him.
No.
Let's talk about your greatest decision. The video says the greatest decision you make in life is your wife. Is that the truth? Is that the greatest decision you made in your life? Or was it your career?
No.
Your education?
Oh my God.
Stop.
Oh my
Let's
God.
stop playing out here, people. Stop. I'm not that guy. Sorry. Yeah. So. Love you, babe, but I know you're not watching. But yeah. So. Yeah. Sorry.
Screaming.
Gosh. I think the greatest decision is protecting your peace again.
Okay,
At all costs.
I like it.
that's fair.
Yeah. Spouse or no spouse. Late night creep, no creep.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whatever it is.
Okay, okay.
Sorry, they called me out tonight, guys. I'm trying to behave.
Now, and how many daiquiris you have?
Oh, that's the second one.
And which one are you drinking? The ass kicker?
Yes. It's
He
ass
going all in.
but believe
Heard
me,
that.
it's gonna take a lot more than that.
I'm telling you.
It's
I
gonna
know
take a
that's
lot.
right.
It's gonna take a lot more than that.
Yeah.
He actually walked right up to the counter and asked, "What's the strongest
Hey.
drink you got?"
Yeah, I need it. I need
I
it.
know that's
Justine, a lady?
No, he's right here.
Huh?
He's right here.
Gentlemen, get ready. Something back on.
Justin.
Yeah.
All right, man. We appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. I love y'all. Y'all be good.
We
Y'all be good. All right now. Yeah, thank you. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah. Get somebody more stable because I'm not very stable. So
We
yeah, sorry.
appreciate the honesty.
Oh, don't worry.
We appreciate it. I know that when we get mayhem, we getting it raw, okay?
I'm just coming with it.
We can't get your wife on.
No, I don't know if she wants
Yeah. Yes.
Hey,
Come say hi, Aaliyah.
Come say hi, wife.
see, I told you.
No,
She ain't having it.
Okay.
See y'all, people.
I appreciate you, man. All right, man.
Thank you.
Don't forget to drink.
She's so shy.
See, that's why my wife was my greatest decision because she knows the mic ain't big enough for the both of us if I'm having it. So
And she know your
none
your nephew trying to steal him.
None of it.
Yeah, you probably need to get your nephew out
Yeah,
your
your
wife's
nephew in her,
face.
your nephew in her face.
They've been on it. They want it.
Sure have.
So please tell us about this first live experience here at Mr. Cajun.
Amazing. We want to do this every day.
Yeah. I'm putting it in the atmosphere. This is going to be our everyday.
We can't do this every day. Bobby can't get out the house every day.
No, this is going to be our career.
It's only because Nat was asleep. So.
No, but I really do. We think we should commit to once a quarter, at least.
That's a great idea. I like
thinking
that.
about once
I'm with that. I'm with that. But I was trying to be nice. And
You're
say
gonna have to
once a
pay
quarter.
me for once a month.
But I definitely think that we
you saw we had plenty of niggas to sit in on this mic. So I just did Bobby, Mayhem, G3.
Bobby,
So-
Mayhem, and G3 not as funny
All I
as
had to
me.
do is buy them a daiquiri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bobby, what you eat? Gumbo?
I ordered pause on this statement. Boudin balls. I'm just waiting on them. I already said it, so calm down. Yeah.
Stop. He said pause.
He said phone.
What's
Yep.
on the ball?
He said phone.
I don't know no nigga named Boudin.
That was unnecessary. We know where we at.
We just get off here, y'all.
We're about to sign off pretty soon. This has been an experience. Again, I don't think a first live broadcast could be any better. So we're gonna start with our guests to get some final thoughts on some of the topics on PS3 Network. On just this experience overall.
Y'all laughing at me. I ain't know what's going on.
That's Bobby.
We all right from me.
He asked me when I got off. He said, "Y'all laughing at me eating?"
Yep.
Talk to us, Justin. Give us your final thoughts on this whole
Man,
experience, sir.
final thought for me is, especially from a male perspective, is understanding the woman that you decide to, whether it's procreate, whether it's marry,
That sounds nasty.
whether it's marry, procreate, just
If procreate go with prophylactic, if that's the kind of
Bye.
is they similar?
Bye.
the woman that you decide to give your time and your energy to, you got to understand and know what you're doing and what you're investing in. And at the end of the day, you got to start valuing yourself a lot more and understanding that you are an investment. So the time and the energy that you spend with anybody is an investment. So I think that a lot of us can definitely take from this episode and definitely apply the knowledge that's been given here. I mean, you're getting a lot of fruit. And, I know we always say don't leave a lot of meat on the bone, but don't leave a lot of fruit on the tree as well.
Oh, right. Praise him.
Big damn peaches.
I like plums myself.
All right, we got another comment from Galen in the building. He says, it's undoubtedly the greatest decision of your life. It makes you, it shapes you. You're yin to your yang, 34 years and over here.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love it. Let's go.
Wow.
Y'all got kids?
Yeah, and that's why she's homegirl out of Gardner too. She good people. So.
Yeah.
34 years, they
That is a fantastic.
Y'all got kids? You got a
one to
brother?
inspire. What you say, Bobby?
I don't know what he on said over here.
Well, he want to be on the show. He want to be a part of Queen3 King so bad. Say something.
We're going to let him be on a live show the full time.
Yeah, exactly.
We gonna charge him.
Talking about me?
And again, shout out to the season queen. She is under a contract negotiation
Oh, my God.
with BS3 right now.
Probably ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, her and Mike McCarthy has the same agent, so
Wow.
it ain't looking good.
Shout out to the Cowboys.
Hold on,
man.
yeah. Before we get off,
I don't want to talk about
what
it.
were y'all thoughts on that coaching decision?
I have none.
Lazy.
Dumbest,
He said lazy.
disappointing, lazy, idiotic. We ain't gonna have a good football season next year.
I hope I'm
Give it
wrong.
up. I'm going
So I'm gonna go ahead and save y'all the trouble.
Okay.
Next year is not y'all year,
Damn it,
so
man.
don't even start off saying that.
Listen, I got a whole sweatshirt made. I'm ready, prepared. I said, I'm going to kill them next year. This year, I'm going to let it ride. But next year, I'm going to kill these boys with my sweatshirt.
I hope I'm wrong.
I hope I'm wrong because it's the worst football season I ever had. in my
Hilarious.
life.
Man, listen, if we can get at least 7-game win season, I'm okay.
Y'all gonna win about
I
2.
wouldn't have gave back that money. I wouldn't have hired Shaw.
I wouldn't have hired Shaw.
I would have brought
Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna
Don't
happen.
bring in Dion. Yeah, we gonna lose.
That's what I
We
thought.
have fun.
Yeah, and that's what I was like. I might
Must be
actually
the
be a
money.
fan.
He
That's
grown
turning
into a silver fox. I kiss him in his mouth.
Wow.
I heard that.
Calm
And
down.
I'll sit there and watch. Lord, come on, brother.
Yeah, scary.
You gonna get that nasty woman. They talked about him the color purple.
Oh, last question for me. Ivan, you were around when Dion was in his prime here in Dallas. And I'm pretty sure you were a fan of the club. What was it, Prime?
Prime Time 21. Him and Nikki tore it down.
But they date.
Can you please give us a rundown of what the atmosphere was like?
I don't know, because I rode around the parking lot, walking around there. That's where the action was.
I hate a parking
That's
lot.
where the action was.
He a parking lot freak.
King Dog wasn't even a prince back then. So my money
He was a
funny.
duke.
My money was funny, yeah.
Was you still pulling?
I stayed where it was cheap. Oh, was I still? You see my wild hair? Look at it. Do it look like I'm the nigga that can't pull there?
Boy, let's get off here.
I'm glad she gave you a chance.
Hey, Monk called you a jester.
You're a jester. He's a pawn on the board.
Security. Get this shit out of here. All right, baby queen, final thoughts on this?
First of all, this was awesome. I love this. So we're gonna definitely do this more often, but finding yourself is going to be your most important decision. You're going to have to be with that person the rest of your life. Lay down with them.
We see you blinging all the way from over here.
I'm just saying.
There's a problem. The reason why folks ain't taking the time in considering this decision is because they're not thinking about it for the rest of your life.
For the rest
They not
of your
thinking
life.
about that. They consider it too easy to
I'm
get out.
telling you. And then also make sure you're getting somebody that adds value to your life, not takes away from your life. Because a lot of people just want to be married just to say they married. So make sure you're making that decision.
Mayhem is on his third ass kicker.
Yes. Come on, Mayhem.
He said he's gonna go make it rain.
Yes, indeed. But those are my final thoughts.
Mayhem got a ring on his finger. How long you been in the game? Out the game, I'm sorry.
Not out.
14 years?
Come on, 14.
See? There you go.
Mayhem ain't got to worry about nowhere. There's not nobody going nowhere because he cooked too good.
I mean, he throws
Ain't
down.
nobody going nowhere. They ain't gonna leave, man. What kind of ignorant fool would they be?
Like, you mad at me? I got these cinnamon rolls. I'm on my way.
Yeah.
Cinnamon rolls.
I'm on my way.
Hey. Yeah.
I got you.
While you packing your bags, he in there making that chocolate cake. Yeah, your ass is gonna sit right the fuck down.
Where you going?
When he leave, I'll be quiet.
Again.
Can I get that in the to-go container,
I don't
please?
need to be cussing in front of my mama.
She's used to it.
Ain't nobody out there we need to say nothing.
She know you
Tracy
disrespect.
Caraway sitting right over there eating all that catfish. We ain't got to visit us. Educated queen, final thoughts.
I don't even know what the question was. This is an amazing live show. I appreciate it. I appreciate the guests for coming out. And again, before you before you invest your time in someone, really think about what they're going to add to you. Life to me is about addition and multiplication. If you're subtracting, that ain't good.
Bye-bye.
So, and time is a resource that you can't get back. So that's one of the things, as I get older and I choose a person I want to be with, that's one of the things, those are two things that I think of.
Right on.
Period.
For me, I'm not going to give any time thoughts on the topics that we discussed. We just really wanted to have fun during our first live podcast on location here at Mr. Cajun's. But I'm going to give a shout out to Brooke Bailey. Brooke is the manager here at Mr. Cajun's.
Brooke doing her thing.
Come on, Brooke. I know a lot of times.
Everybody just clapping.
Black folks gonna clap and we gonna run.
It's time to run. They running.
They see you running. We just gonna run and we'll figure out what the hell
later.
we was running for when we get there. But Brooke is gonna. It's not like a lot of black establishments.
Yeah.
That you gonna get attitude. Your food might be good, but you're gonna get attitude with it. Brooke is gonna give you fantastic customer service.
Absolutely.
If you don't know which one of these 17 flavors of DAQUEREE you want, she gonna let you taste all 17 of them till you figure out which one you want.
Period.
In addition, I advertised that I was gonna be buying the first 3 queens dinner, and I was gonna be buying the first king dinner.
Didn't buy me nothing.
Tamara Oliver, Tracy Caraway. Who else was on that list? Shalon Caraway. Got the dinners, and the king for the dinner was it and I wish I had to do over for that. Mr. Cajun himself tried to make it. He couldn't. He was at another one of his locations. But we will be back. I'm sure when he see his Tuesday money that he made, we'll be back.
For sure.
For sure.
We'll be back. These Negroes will spend some money on some food and daiquiris.
I'm telling
They
you.
did tonight.
Yeah, that ass kicker though, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, ass kicker. Yeah.
We'll give a shout out, lean into the camera, Ben. He been just off camera,
What's
doing
up,
a
Ben?
horrible job
Ben
producing.
did an amazing job. Thank you, Ben.
He is the gentleman.
He put the BS in BS3.
He gave himself an applause.
How you do that,
He does
man?
that shit.
Hey, if you don't cheer for yourself,
Yeah. He is the
Who's gonna
gentleman-
cheer
who
for
gonna
you?
cheer for you?
He is the gentleman that put the BS in BS3.
Yeah.
On next Monday, we get that Monday, right? Next Monday, we will be in New Orleans, Louisiana, NOLA, for Super Bowl 59.
NOLA.
The teams have been set. It is Kansas City and
Cotton,
Philly
baby.
again.
Boo, I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of
That's
y'all.
Are y'all surprised?
No.
Exactly.
I'm sick of y'all.
The rest made
Worst
sure
football
that
season I've ever experienced in my whole life.
the ref made sure that Kansas City was gonna be
But
there.
here's the deal. This is our first opportunity to give predictions. We will give predictions all week. It will change. Somebody get the mic away from Bobby, please.
No, because he is hilarious.
So I'm gonna say right now, as much as I hate it, you heard it here first. Philly is gonna break the curse.
Are they?
Please.
No.
Are they?
Please.
I hate it.
Because Jalen Hurts, if you ever see this, you fine.
Yeah, shout
And I'll
out-
take care of you.
Shout out to my nephew.
Did you see him walking away with his fiance?
Oh, excuse me, girl. Excuse me, Queen.
Yeah, shout out to my nephew, Keegan.
Yeah, that's his team.
Man,
Brother not walking through the nose.
KB, it ain't gonna happen.
Look at Daddy.
I'm definitely going with
Daddy, we nasty in this
the
one.
Chiefs on this for sure.
She done had 3/4 of a daiquiri.
Oh, I call him Sandy when I'm good and sober too.
Listen,
Y'all just joined this church. Y'all just joined this church.
so we
Hey,
we
married
They got to that
married
part.
people get down.
They got to
bless
that
it,
freaking
bless
part.
it, bless it.
Married people get down.
We going with the Chiefs for sure.
They ain't introduced the woman at the well yet.
We Swifties over here for sure.
No,
we
we not.
Swifties.
No, we not.
Yeah, we are.
No.
Watch the NFL paying
Yeah.
the Taylor Swift
Yeah.
at least about 15
Oh
times.
my God, 78.
Don't
Yeah.
get me
She
wrong.
ain't watch.
Easy
She ain't watch
78
football.
times.
She ain't watch football before she met Travis Kelce.
Yeah, she
That's
be
why-
cheering. A 4-yard completion. She cheering like they won the damn.
Exactly.
But one thing about Taylor, I would like to go out with her because she look like she be lit.
She be drunk.
Oh yeah, she.
I'd be like, yo,
It's
what's
handed to
up?
her.
Yeah, her
But they made sure it wasn't gonna be a Beyonce and Taylor Swift.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
not at all.
Nope. They said make sure get the Texans up out of there.
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
her mom jeans,
Bye, Ted.
they not gonna do it. in the
Come on,
club.
Ben.
Ooh.
It
Come on,
don't
Ben.
matter.
Come on, Ben.
The
Go
way,
ahead and play our
the
outro.
way her wallet set up.
Yeah.
All right.
But you heard it here first. Philly's gonna break the curse.
Okay,
I'm gonna be
okay.
cheering for Kansas City.
I can't
do
wait to
everything
see.
I can to sabotage Philly when we in New Orleans. I'll try to offer Jalen some media night, some opening night.
Oh,
We'll
try.
see.
And
See
see
if
if
he
he got an
gets sick
uncle.
to his stomach. But anyway, we appreciate you for tuning in.
Yes,
To Queen3 King.
guys.
It has been a great time.
It's been
Thank you
awesome.
to Mr. Kia Mitchell, the owner of Mr. Cajuns. Thank you again to
Shout
Brooke
out
Bailey.
Kia.
Thank you to everybody that came and attended. Thank you to my wonderful, beautiful
Thanks,
wife.
everybody. Oh, all right. Trying to get some tonight.
Can I get
Oh,
another? Can I get
Bless
another
his heart.
strawberry mango daiquiri with that?
Can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way. 'Cause I got bills to pay.
Indeed.
All right, we'll see you next week.
We
Well, no, we
out.
won't see you next week.
Oh, we are. We're going to be out.
So we're gonna get them off so they can get them some rest. We'll see you next time.
Bye, y'all.
It won't be hook in, bro, bring the hook in. Queen3 and King, we the team, it's going down. We the talk of the town, it's going down. We royalty, wear our crowns, it's going down. Tune in now, it's going down, it's going down. We just hit you with another one. It's going down, we just hit you with another one. It's going down, we just hit you with another one. Tune in now, we just hit you with another one. It's Queen3 and King. 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 On BS3 Network. It's Queen3